Well, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Delia Campoverde. I am very, very excited to be here, and I really hope that by the end of this call, you leave as excited as I am right now. So, first order of the day, you have to call the person that invited you and just thank them. Thank them because they saw something really special in you and they know that you have what it takes or that you are that kind of person that is tired of your status quo and is ready to make a move that is going to change your life. And that is it, whatever it is that your life wants to look like, you're ready to make that happen and to work for that. So the one thing that I'm going to ask from all of you guys is just give yourself the opportunity to listen, to be present, and to have an open mind. This is really going to be what you make of it, and it's a really really exciting business opportunity that is currently changing the lives of so many people. I can tell you firsthand, it's changed my life. It has like it's made me so much more confident. It's helped me build a business when I'm currently building a business that is going to last me a lifetime, and I'm just building the legacy, my legacy. So I'm super grateful for your presence here, and we are going to start this thing. So to start it off, um, my name, like I said, is Delia Campoverde. I am Ecuadorian American. I live in New York. I currently have, let me start from the beginning. I came to the States 26 years ago with a lot of hopes and dreams, like many people do, but also with a lot of responsibilities. So I started off working full time, went to school. There were times when I was working two, three jobs, and I've always been a hard worker. So I continued working my way up, going up the corporate ladder until I reached a place where I had stability and a career that I enjoyed. And honestly, I got comfortable. Uh, I, to be completely honest, I just started to have hobbies, but I always knew that something was missing. I knew that I wanted more. And for me, more wasn't really the money. It was more about purpose. It was more about freedom. It was more about impact. Growing up, I had all these dreams. I thought I was going to change the world. And I felt that, once you grow up and you have that career, like I lost that. So I realized that somewhere along the way, I had become disconnected from the things that really made me feel fulfilled. And funny enough, I had seen this business model many times before, since the early days when I came to this country. That was kind of the first thing or the first opportunity that you would get. It would be to like join one of these sales companies, and I was always like, no, that's not for me. That's a scheme. That's a scam. That's just no. I came here to go to school to build a profession, and all of these things. I just didn't know. I was very ignorant at that point in time, and I just really didn't understand it. I didn't think it was for me. So until I found pharmacy. What is pharmacy? I'm going to tell you in a minute. But I honestly, um, to tell you a little bit more about myself, I'm an avid fan of skincare and of travel. So two things meshed in one. I was looking for skincare, and a few years ago, I had gone to Turkey, and I fell absolutely in love. So this is my story is not like everybody else's story because like it's just kind of random things put together that clicked for me. I went to Turkey. I had a trip of a lifetime. I became obsessed. And I said, one day I am going to come back to this country because I just absolutely love it. And then fast forward a couple of years, I was looking for skincare, and nobody recruited me. I just came across a random post about, there was this woman, sharing her skincare routine. I saw it and I was like, let me look into this. She said it was Turkish, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like a sign. Maybe I really need to look into this. Um, and I heard that I could get it for a discount. So me being in corporate, having a, like just kind of having that mentality, I was very, very skeptical about getting a discount for, buying like, I love discounts, obviously, I love discounts, but I was like, why are they giving me such a steep discount? So I looked into it, I did my due diligence, and I saw that I wasn't going to lose anything by joining with a discount. So honestly, I joined pharmacy to try skincare at a discount, and I stayed for the opportunity. Once I loved the products, I joined one of these calls. I learned about the business. I again, even though I joined the call and I learned about the business, I went back and I did my own research. I read absolutely everything. I read the compensation plan from, end to end, and I saw value in it and I understood, and it clicked. It clicked for me. Everything else is history, because from there on, I just fell in love with it. And today, I still have my full-time job. I still have my full-time corporate job. I'm a director at a bank, and I also am building my business alongside, and just learning every single day to create, to to grow my business through leadership, to create a community that's becoming larger and larger every single day. I'm currently a bronze director on Team Gabi Espino, which is part of this huge organization that we call the Revolution. And I'm building with intention, with systems, with consistency and leadership. That when I said at the beginning that this business has changed my life, that's what I meant. It's everything that I've learned. It's everything that I've gained from just starting and making that decision to take my life into my hands and change direction completely. Um, and it's really just about a decision. So that right there helped me reconnect with my purpose. And today, my purpose is really to help other women and men to reconnect with their purpose, rebuild their confidence, and discover their own power through wellness, through leadership, and community. Same way that it happened for me. So they can create the life that feels happy to them, whatever that is, fulfilled and aligned with their goals and dreams. So, just to be super clear, I'm not offering or building any overnight success. This is a business like any other business, a very legitimate business, but I am building something that's going to be a lasting impact. And that's why, that's what I want to share with you guys, because if you're that person that is ready to take that step, that you're tired of your status quo, you're tired of your 9 to 5, you like me also want options. You don't want to depend on one stream of income. You want to be able to have maybe not freedom of time, but flexibility of time, so that you can be that parent that's present, that is able to go to the recitals, that is able to work from your phone, that is able to work from a trip, from a vacation. Like if you're like me, like I'm all about traveling, so I want to be able to have my time to be, you know, flying around the world and just working from my phone. So if you're ready for that, then this call is definitely for you. And that just makes me even more excited. All right. So going into, oh, sorry, I don't know why this is not working. So why pharmacy? Pharmacy is a leading international company in the direct sales industry and in the beauty sector. It's been around for over 75 years of experience, sorry. Currently, it operates in over 125 countries, and it has a global community of over 7 million, what we call influencers or beauty brand partners. In the United States, it's experienced significant growth. I'm going to take the liberty to say, I'm pretty sure the last couple of years, especially, that growth has been partly um, due to the revolution, a small organization that is just making things happen, is changing the face of absolutely everything. And guys, bear with me. Sometimes I get really excited with this. So sometimes I'm going to go on a tangent, but it's really because I want to share all of like really why I'm here and why this would be a good idea for you as well. And if you connect with it, then, I'm just even more excited because it means you're in the right place, and we're going to build and grow together, in the future. So really, it's grown. The pharmacy has experienced significant growth, especially in the last couple of years, with revenues of over 440 million. And you know that where there's growth, there's opportunity. I think that's the most important thing to understand. Where there's growth, where something is beginning and it's growing, that's where most of the opportunity is, especially for new beauty brand partners, for beauty influencers, and really, it's such a solid company, that will give you that room and space to grow and make what you want of this opportunity. So now, right here, tell you a little bit more about pharmacy. I already told you most of these things. Over 75 years of existence. We are a global company. The gentlemen in the picture here are the founder's grandchildren and son who currently run the company. The founder was a doctor, Dr. Situna. He used to make his own formulas and make all of his ointments for his patients. He used to be at war. Like, this is something that I learned recently, the war part. But he used to make all of the creams and the medicine for his patients, and then he started to sell them to different pharmacies. At the beginning, pharmacy was a white label company, because which means, like, they created the product, and then they would sell it to pharmacies and other companies that would attach their brand to it. So that's how it all started. But then wonderful gentleman here decided to grow the company, and make it what it is today. Currently, top number one direct selling and MLM company in Turkey, and number 11 in the world. Guys, last year we were number 27. This year we're number 11. So check out the growth. Okay, we have over 7 million beauty brand partners or influencers, and we're in over 49 countries. But wait, hold on. I think I skipped a slide. Well, we're in over 49 countries, right? So I was talking about the products, right? What products do we have? What do we do? What does it mean to be a beauty brand partner? First of all, I probably should start with that, because you can see here we have an amazing diversity of products that are really great. But as a beauty brand partner, what we're doing really is sharing our experience. It's really social selling. We're sharing our experience with products that we already use every day. We use and love absolutely every day, because why? Every day some of us wear makeup. Every day, some of us wear skincare. Every day, or most days, people take showers and wash their hair, or have personal care. Every day, a lot of us are either into working out, taking care of ourselves. We have nutrition, like we have skincare, we have makeup. So we use all of these things. We try these products, and then we share our experience with them with other people. Now, every single day, I'm pretty sure that most of you guys are already recommending products, and you're not getting paid for that. Like when you are recommending a restaurant, like when you're recommending a store because you bought a really cute dress or a really great outfit for the gentleman. I'm sure that you've tried a really great supplement in the past, and you're like, what, this is helping me so much, and you've already shared it with your friend, and most likely you haven't gotten paid for that. Here, you're going to get paid for sharing your experience or recommending the products that you are already using. So that's the beauty of it. You're really trying a new product, and then you're gonna end up loving it, because I know you're gonna end up loving it. And then you just share your experience about that product. That's really, like, basically the gist of what this business is about. Now, the types of products that we have such a large variety. Right here, we have some samples of our skincare, Dr. C Tuna skincare. We have our makeup, we have NutriPlus line, and we have our NutriPlus Plus. So all of these have specific targets, right? Like they're very different depending on what your needs. So depending on what you align with, because not everybody loves makeup, or not everybody you know, takes supplements, or like, it just depends on what you align with, is what you would choose to start your business with, or to try to try the product in general, right? Our Nutri Plus Plus line is for our athletes, the people that are into fitness. They are. We have creatine, we have pre-workout, we have energy, and these are all healthier alternatives. All of our products are very clean, no heavy metals, gluten free, mostly vegan. The NutriPlus line is really our line of supplements where we have something for whatever your need is, right? We have weight loss products that help you support your weight loss, products that help you for your autoimmune system, for brain clarity. Um, energy. So depending on what your individual needs or what you would like to improve, you will find something for absolutely everyone. Same thing with our skincare line. Depending on what your type of skin is, you have something for your type of skin. And with your makeup, for our makeup girlies and guys, you know, you have everything you need, including brushes. We even have our little travel kits. We have absolutely everything. We have more here. You can see how beautiful and aesthetic our brand is. It's really amazing. It's affordable, what we would call affordable luxury because it looks amazing. The quality is, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it really is amazing. And it's the like for makeup, especially pigmentation. Oh God, it's crazy. And absolutely everything is produced in our headquarters in Istanbul, and they do absolutely everything from raw materials like we start with our lab where we create absolutely every little part of the product, but also the packaging. And that's what makes it so affordable. Even the ingredients that go into our products are plant-based, especially our supplements. All of those plants, they're grown in our Pharmacity farms. Okay, so absolutely everything. You're going to see a video shortly. Okay, here, a little sample of who can join this business. Absolutely anybody. People that love makeup, people that love skincare, are like if you're into fitness, our men, we have a great men's line. If you're into hair care, we have something for absolutely everyone. Now, here's the cool part. How do we make money? How do we earn at pharmacy? um 10 different ways. I'm not going to go too deep into it. I'm going to go a little deeper into like the main ones, but right here, just to give you the highlights. Welcome program. You get incentives for your first 4 months. You receive gift cards, which you're going to see on the next slide. We have a team building program, so you're not only doing or sharing your experience and selling products, you could and recommending your products. You could also invite others to do the same thing, and you will start to earn for what your team produces as well. So, and it's not you're gonna be like, oh my God, there it goes, pyramid scheme. No, guys, this is multi-level. This is MLM, multi-level or network marketing, which means that we all start at the same point at the beginning of the month, and everybody can earn as much as they want, depending as how much you put into your business. Okay. And if you invite others to do the same thing and you teach them how to grow, how to build their business and how to make money, you're going to be rewarded for that by the company. Doesn't take away from anybody. It's really just a reward system for helping others do the same thing and grow their business. You get your online commission. So anybody that uses your link and purchases through your link, you will get the commission deposited. You get 50% commission. I'm going to talk about that later on as well. You get 50% commission deposited into your pharmacy wallet, straight into like we do absolutely everything for you. They purchase, they ship it straight to their home. You don't have to buy, and like if you choose to buy and sell directly, which is the next one, the in-person sales commission. If you choose to do direct sales, then you can purchase it at wholesale or at distributor's price, and then you can sell them at the catalog price or retail price. So whatever you choose, you can do that. But through the online commission, they order online and it gets sent straight to their homes. All right. So we did 3, we did 4. Now we do 5 personal bonuses. So think of this one as they reward you for just, like if you're consuming, for example, I order my supplements every month, I get what I would call like a little bit of uh, um, a cashback. Think of it as a cashback incentive, right? You get a percentage of what you are producing in your personal volume. All right. And your consumption counts as that. So you're going to get rewarded for that as well. You get group bonus. So I was telling you, you invite others, you build a team, you're going to get a percentage. You have the ability to earn between 3 and 25% of what your group produces as well. So that would be your group bonus. Your leadership bonus, as you help others grow in their business and unlock different ranks, you're going to get a leadership business for that too, because you're putting in the work, you're helping others develop their business, you're helping them grow in their business as well. And we have 8 cash bonuses, which is a one-time payment, and I'm going to show you that afterwards. You get auto bonus, which is cars. Well, they call it the auto bonus, but you can really use it for absolutely anything. That one is a repetitive. Like that one is not a one-time only payment, and you're going to get the best one, which is the trips and experiences. So if you like to travel like me, then you will get that too. I'm going to turn on my AC because it's getting hot in here. Hopefully it doesn't interrupt the sound. If anybody has any questions, you can drop your comments on the comment section, and I will get to it towards the end of the call. I'm just not doing it now because so that we don't spend. I don't want to spend too much time on this, and we're going to move forward. All right. So I was talking about the welcome product. I'm sorry, the welcome program. You, for the first 4 months that you join, you will earn 4 gift cards. The first, we have a point system. So if you're active in your business for the first 4 months, you will earn these 4 gift cards. First month 25, second month 50, third month 75, and fourth month 100. Super cool, just for being a part of the company, right? Just for joining pharmacy, and for like if you weren't doing the business, just for actually buying your supplements, if that was the case, or for doing the business. Team building for just for inviting others to do the business with you. You get rewarded with a $20 gift card for every new sign up to 5 signups in a month. Really cool. All of your signups have to be what we call active with 125 points. I will explain the point system in a minute. You get your online store, guys. Wait, I feel like for some reason, I'm skipping some slides. I hope not. But all right. So you will get your personalized online store. For those of you that already have a business, you know that these are or used to be. With AI, things have changed. I know that, but that still requires effort and getting somebody to help you do that and going through all of the details and the design and everything. Here, you don't have to worry about that. You're going to get, as soon as you join, you will get your link and you have your own online store through which your customers could order their products and they will get shipped directly to them. And once they have ordered, you will see your commissions on your wallet. What's that commission, guys? 50% commission. All right. How cool is that, guys? Give me some ones if you're getting everything, you're liking this. Show me a little bit of love, that we're understanding, that that everybody's still good with me here. Yes. Thank you very much. Okay. 50% commission. You sell $100, you earn 50. All right. Can't be more straightforward than that. How do we earn? Okay, right here, this is going to be your go-to. Once you join, and it looks overwhelming right now, guys, you're going to understand everything. I just want you to see how we work here. This is going to be your go-to every day once you join the business. Because I was telling you, you can earn between 3 to 25% from what your team produces, what you and your team produces, right? So every time as you reach, this is going to be your guideline for that. So you start earning when you are at 200 points. We have a 200 point, we have a point system for one point equals $1.10, especially in the US. If you're in other countries, it's going to vary from country to country, but the US, Canada, and the DR, $1 to 1.10. So you normally would, in order to calculate your points, you would divide the price by the 1.10. Okay. And and you'll learn more about that as you as you know, as you grow in your business. But in order to start earning that percentage, if you have an active, you're active in your business. Once you've reached your 200 points, you start earning 3%. And as you move up in your points, you start to earn more. Okay. Once you reach your 25%, which is for which you need 5,000 points, you unlock your virtual manager. What does that mean? At this point, you're earning 25% of your group. Okay. It varies a little bit between the different, depending on the level of everybody in your team. It will vary for each person. So but you will be at that 25% where you're going to be earning 25% of what you produce and of what your group produces. Okay. Once you make it to virtual manager 3 months in a row, you unlock that director level. Okay. And once you unlock that director level, for 3 months in a row. So once you reach that third month of that virtual manager and you become that director, you will get your first cash bonus, which you're going to see in the next slide. Okay. So as you grow, you unlock different ranks. These ranks you're going to see are going to allow you to unlock different benefits. Okay. And here are the different requirements to unlock those ranks. Once you reach your bronze level, it just means that like each leg represents how many directors you have. So once you become a director, then you help others become directors, and that's how you unlock the rest of the ranks. Okay, so let me know if hold on. Let me just double check the messages just in case. Okay, cool. We're all good. So here you have a sample of your cash bonuses. Once you reach your director level, you get the first bonus of $1,000. You reach your bronze director, for which you need one director under you. You'll get another bonus of $1,000. Once you reach your director level, your golden director, you'll get 2,000. Now, let's say you're a superstar and you go all the way to platinum director in one shot. You make you skip your director, your bronze, and you make it all the way to your platinum director in your first month, or like even your second month. Okay. Once you've reached your platinum director for those 3 months, you will get all of these bonuses together in one shot. All right. So you don't lose any of your bonuses, and you can skip them and grow as fast and as much as you want, and as much as, depending on the effort and work that you put to it. Your car bonus, you get paid once you unlock your golden director. You get a monthly of $350, as long as you maintain that rank, and you start to unlock them, and it continues down the line. Once you reach let's use as an example, your president director, you're going to have, on top of all of the other things that you're making and you're earning, you will get that monthly $600 so long you maintain that rank. Your dream trips. This is so awesome. This is the one the benefits that I love the most. So every time you unlock your ranks, you start to earn these incentives. Okay. So the first trip that you earn or you win is the bronze director. Okay. I'm currently a bronze director in Team Gaby Espino. I think I did say that, but so I will be going to the next leadership academy, which I think is in a few months. So the company pays you to come to the Miami headquarters in the US, Miami headquarters, and you have like a week, either 3 or 5 days of training, leadership training, all paid for. All right, so that's your first trip that you unlock. Second trip is your golden director, which everybody just came from. Okay, literally yesterday, like I was speaking to one of the girls from our team, that she just came back from Turkey last night. And so I will show you some of the pictures because they literally just sent me before this call. I dumped them all on a slide and you're going to see them. This is the trip to Turkey where you get a chance to actually see the headquarters in Istanbul, and then they take you to Cappadocia and give you this amazing dream experience of your hot air balloon experience, and all these, like, it's crazy. Everything we've lived in FOMO for the last week on social media because everybody has been sharing um, this experience. Platinum Director earns the convention experience, which they pay for your hotel and your ticket to our yearly convention, which is next month in Miami. Now, here's one thing about this convention, guys. Even though you can earn it and go there for free, even if you don't win the experience, you should, once you join, you should definitely go to Pharma Synergy because it is a before and after in your business once you make it there. I can tell you from my own experience, I went last year and it was just like it changes you because even if you weren't as convinced to do the business, that day you're going to be like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. Especially if your dreams are big and you really want to work for that life that you want. Um, Emerald Director is a European experience, so everybody that earned the Emerald Director uh, destination trip is currently there. Like they finished, they were done with the golden trip, and they literally went to the European trip. And this year is in Vienna. Last year it was Venice. So everybody is there. All of our leaders are there, and everybody that earned this awesome trip is there right now. Hold on, let me just take this down. Okay, cool. And then the luxury tropical getaway, which is the Diamond Director experience, that is a little later in the year. They go to like last year it was to the Maldives, take you to a luxury tropical getaway. Everybody who earns it, it's an amazing experience too. Last year with the Maldives, I think this year is going to be the Maldives again. I'm not sure, but something to look forward to. Now, talking about the golden trip, right now we're just going to skip through the pictures. This one was from last year, excuse me, where they had a chance to go to Pharma City. But this one is the one that I just pulled from. These are all part of our English team. So I wanted you guys to actually see they were there. They were there with Amra Tuna, the president of pharmacy. And I was telling you, the company is run by Dr. C. Tuna's grandchildren and son. So the grandchildren are the president and the CEO, and the son is the head of operations. They were all over there in Turkey, and everybody had an opportunity to meet with them and just enjoy. And I just pulled some of the material from our top earner, who is the top earner of the revolution. She's Jackie Marquez, and she posted this. She is our fierce leader. She is executive boss currently. She's in the highest rank. And we in the revolution we have three of the highest ranks, three people in highest ranks. Jackie as an executive boss, and then we have two bosses, which is second highest rank, Gabby Espino and Daniela Marmaria. So we are really in the best team, if you ask me. So. Here are some pictures of 2 years ago, Pharma Synergy, last year, Pharma Synergy, super cool. 2 years ago, this right here was the entire revolution. This last year, it was triple that. Like you can't even see it. We had to do like this was when we all got together for the picture, and they had to do it with a drone because it was like that's how many people we are now. And you see that little flag here? That was me, guys. I'm the corny one. I remember I had the flag during this picture. So really cool experience. Pictures of the Maldives last year. More Pharma Synergy, guys. During Pharma Synergy, they do award ceremonies, they do product launches, they do sales trainings. Like it is an experience that you do not want to miss, because if you are really working towards growing your business and you really want to make it, you have to be a part of these things, because you have to surround yourself by people that are on that same wavelength, people that are looking to build something big and that are ready to take it to the next level. So I don't know why I don't have these cells. Now, the beauty of this whole thing is that you're not here to do it alone. We like these beautiful ladies here are the creators of this organization that we call the Revolution, and they have built and have created an organization that has an amazing amount of resources for absolutely everyone, and we're all part of that. Um, we're here to help you with your building the basis. We have live calls every single day. We have chats, we have on-site trainings, we have experiences, we have events, we have a serious system every day of the week and in every language where we are located. Okay, this allows you to have a global business, and the revolution is absolutely everywhere where pharmacy is. Okay, so there's no limits here other than the ones that you set in your mind or you set for yourself. You have to believe in yourself and go with it all the way because you're going to have all of the tools to do that. Now, how do you start? I'm so happy you asked. Okay, so you could start with either a small starter kit that unlocks the distributor's price. And allows you to pick and choose the items that you would like to start with, whether it's makeup, whether it's skincare, whatever it is that you align with. That's what I would like. Like usually what I recommend is like I like to learn about the person and understand what their goals are and what they align with and go with that. That's what you should start with. All right. So you can either start with a small starter kit. This little box brings some samples and unlocks that pricing. Or you could start with one of our preset starter kits. This includes the sign-up fee, so you wouldn't have to get the little orange box. These are all sets that you can also, while they are preset, you could customize depending on what your needs are, your preferences are. Like, for example, this basic consumer, we call it the Premium NutriPlus kit, has let's say it has a meal replacement, but we have different flavors of meal replacement. So if you're into banana or chocolate or strawberry, you can pick the flavor. Like for the aloe, same thing. We have 2 flavors, so you get to customize your kit. Okay, the Dr. C Tuna kit is the skincare kit. All right, so we have different levels of kits. So this is the smallest kit that you would call, like I like to call it the consumer kit because it brings enough products for you to try. Okay, and maybe share a little bit of like the experience, but it's mostly for you to try the products because it has enough products for you to try and maybe, kind of show and tell a little bit. The Elite Essentials kit has enough products for you to try, but it also has enough products for you to also sell, right? Because it brings enough products that you can only like you can also start to show around and sell. You have like you can recover your investment rather quickly with this one. And if you're thinking a little bit more serious, we have the Supreme kit. This is for the people that are ready to start a business. This is the one that I always recommend. Why? Because these starter kits come with up to 75% discount. Our regular price is 50%, right? But because they're preset kits, they come with up to 75% discount, and you can only buy them during your first 30 days. So if you really are looking to build a business, you want to start with your best possible deal. This one, the Supreme kit, brings 35 products, which is enough for you to try, to share, to sell. You could recover with half of these, you would already recover your investment. So depending on what your objectives are, you can absolutely start with any of these. Now, something that I'm going to say, like, look at this, and I know that I'm just going high level. You should go back to the person that invited you to this call, and they will answer all your questions. They will help you choose, and they will help you start with what aligns best for you and what's going to work for you. So, bringing up the fight, yeah, bring on all the lightning. Cause I'm looking for a hero, look inside the mirror. I find one, oh, carry the hurt when it gets too hard. Pick it up, dust it off, when I fall down 11, I get up 12, don't need nobody else. Yeah, I can save myself, save myself. community, guys. It's an amazing community. I think depending on what you like and what you align with, this could be the most amazing opportunity for you if that's what you want. So think about whether or not you want to be in the same place that you are today in 5 months or by the end of the year. Do you want to be in the same place that you are today, or do you want to make a decision that is going to help you start building something that is going to give you more opportunities, that is going to give you more options, that is going to allow you to not depend on just one stream of income, that's going to allow you to build a community and to connect with people that are on that same wavelength of growth, people that want to grow and take their life to a different level. So I want to leave that with you so that it can help you make that decision, because it's really all about what you want in your life. It's really all about what your goals are. And if your goals are to build something real, something lasting, and something that's going to give you the options, you're in the right place. So thank you very much for staying for the whole call. Thank you very much for being here. And please go and connect with the person that invited you. They're going to be more than happy to help you with all of your questions, with everything that you need to know in order to get started. And I hope to see you on one of our calls during the week. Thank you, Maria. Have a good evening, everybody.